Hi everyone. So today let's talk genetics. I know a lot of people want to blame their hair growth on genetics. A lot of people say that their hair doesn't grow because they are not destined to have long hairs. I know most of us, especially natural content creators, must have heard this a lot of times. I've heard a lot of people come to me and say, or even message me and said, I have long hair because I have the genes. I have good genes. And I also, it's kind of funny. Like, I don't even know how to respond to such people. And I just like laugh it off and try to explain a bit. And for those who are able to understand my explanation, well, fine and good. And for those who are not able to understand my explanation, fine and good also. But today we are going to talk about genetics and how it plays a role in our natural hair growth. I'm going to be sharing with you guys in what aspects does genetics have a role to play in our hair growth and the other areas that genetics has no hand, no control over. So if that is what you want to know about, then keep watching. So before we continue, I'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do so, and also give this video a thumbs up. Turn on your post notification bell so that each time I upload a video, you'll be the first to be notified. So without further ado, let's jump right into today's video because we are talking about genetics, right? I'm going to be spilling the honest truth about this, and also from my own research, from my own finding, and I'm going to be sharing a little bit of my experience with you guys so you can now see and understand some of the things I'm going to be talking about in today's video. So what role does genetics have to play in our natural hair growth? There are four aspects of which I feel genetics can be responsible for, and that is your hair density, your hair texture, the color of your hair, and how fast your hair grows. So anything aside from that has nothing to do with genetics. So as per growing up, like everybody, you are born like a baby and you're expected to grow. Of course, when you're not growing, somebody is asking question like, is this a baby? The baby has to grow. So genetics has just a little part to play, and it has already given us the ability to grow our hair. Just like I will always say, your hair is growing. Like if I scrape my hair right now, in a few weeks, my hair will begin to spring up. As long as you're eating fine, you're healthy, you don't have any sickness or whatsoever, your hair is growing. So anything that has to do with what is coming out from your scalp, how you're able to retain it, has nothing to do with genetics. That is your own business. That is your own responsibility. Now I'm going to talk about how you can do that. But before then, I would like to share my experience with you guys. For some people who might not know, like I've been natural all my whole life, but for the period I was natural, I was texturizing my hair because I felt my hair was hard. I had this thick, dense hair, like very full. So I thought it was abnormal. Like my hair should not be this thick, it should not be this hard, because comb cannot go through my hair. But of course, do you expect comb to go through a hair that is not moisturized, that is so dry? You want to make it when it's dry. You don't expect combs. But I was only beginning to have that knowledge now. Back then, I didn't have that knowledge. So for making my hair, it was such a pain. So I had to texturize my hair, and it was like that for a period of 11 years. I had my hair like that. I was tucked at a particular length, which is just shoulder length right here. So it was not going down, it was not reducing, it was just like that until I got tired of it. 2020, after I decided to chop it all off, and I was really excited on going on a low cut adventure. But just a few months later, I think about 2 months, I came across some resources that helped me to start understanding my natural hair better and how to take care of it. And I started doing those things. So I decided to start making my hair again, and I started from scratch. And from there, I started making my hair. I started doing the right things, got products, started moisturizing, washing weekly, deep conditioning, and doing all those good stuff. And I still see my hair, flourishing, growing like with speed. My hair was growing. Like I'll insert some pictures here for you to see my growth process, and my hair was just growing. I was loving it. I was like, wow, so our hair can do much more than we think it used to do. So I started changing my mindset and everything. So I did all that and it has brought me down to mid back length. Like I'm an inch below brass strap length, which we call mid back length. So I'm past that and I'm on my way going down to waist length. By the grace of God, I'm going to get there. So this has nothing to do with my genetics. In fact, now I'm praying for that dense hair that I used to have. I'm praying for it to come back. I need it. I need that thick, dense. I need it. I need it so badly now. Like I want my hair to be full, like heavy, because I now know the tricks and the tips to make it, bend the way I want it to bend. Your hair is flexible. Like our 4C hair is so flexible. It's so natural that in any way, if you treat it right, it's going to treat you right back. These are the things that I did, and I began to see growth in my hair. And moreover, in my family, it's not as if we have people with waist length hair or mid back length, but I've been able to go up my hair, following the right things, caring for my hair, and my hair, started flourishing. So genetics has no business with how you take care of your hair. So if you like neglect your hair and blame it on genetics, sorry, you can't get anything in return, because what is responsible is care and maintenance. How you care for it, how you maintain it, it's already coming out. But if you don't do your due diligence to take care of what is already coming out, then sorry guys, you can't get anything. Your hair is still going to be where it has been ages, and it's going to continue to be there until you change your mindset and tell yourself that genetics is not responsible for your hair growth. It can only do as little as your hair's density, the color of your hair, the type of your hair. But as far as retaining the length that is coming out, hell no, genetics has got no business with that. That is your business and that is your responsibility. So I decided to come up with this video just to encourage those of us that are always talking about genetics this, genetics that, blah blah blah, and see your hair as a plant, just like an aloe vera plant. For example, I wanted to start planting aloe vera. I did some research about how to plant aloe vera, and I started, and from that research I discovered that aloe vera plant don't need much. They don't even need water like frequently like other plants. They can just survive without water for as much as a month. You can water once a month and they'll be fine. They don't need much sunlight and they'll be fine. So because of that knowledge I had, I completely neglected my aloe vera plant. And the time I checked it, it was withering away. Like the leaf was already getting flat. It was drying out. And I was like, whoa. I would have just thrown it away because it was looking useless to me. But I decided to water it and see. And I just spoke some words to it. Like as simple as those words were, I spoke some life into it and I watered it. And within the next few days, I came back. My aloe vera plant was looking fat. Like it was looking plumpy. It was so full. Like the water came from nowhere and just fill it all up, and it was lively again. So as much as we see that I come from a family that has long hair, that their hair touches their toes, that does not mean that you should neglect your hair. You still have to do your due diligence in washing them, in making sure your scalp is clean, feeding in the right nutrients. Being healthy from inside also helps, because that is what will determine the quality of the kind of hair that will come out. But if you're determined to just relax, my ancestors grew their hair up to their butt, up to their knee, and then I'm just going to relax and let my hair just be, don't do anything to it. I don't need to wash it. I don't need to deep condition. I don't need anything. Just leave it like that. Then girl, what you see is what you get. So I just want to encourage you guys, like, please let's stop blaming genetics for everything. Genetics has no business with your care and maintenance. Maintain your hair, care for your hair, and your hair is going to flourish, just like my hair is flourishing because I speak to my hair. I try to think positively. I don't say my hair is hard. I'm seeing the way I'm able to manage my hair without using any tool, just my fingers. Then I'm wondering back then, why was I thinking that my hair was hard? That was because there was no care, there was no maintenance, there was no moisture, there was nothing like moisture, there was nothing like washing and deep conditioning. But now I know better, and my hair is soft. My hair is the softest, like soft, soft, soft. That I'm constantly praying for that full head of hair that I used to have, that thickness to come back. So that is it, guys. I don't be discouraged. Just be positive and see your hair as the best gift God has given to you. Like the Bible says, our hair is given unto us for our glory. So that should be something, it should be something weighty for us to think about, to ponder upon, and say that my hair is blessed. And trust me, your hair is blessed. It is the amount of time you give to something that determine the kind of results you give to it. It's just like going to school, studying. It doesn't matter if you come from a family of geniuses and you always pass your exams. If you don't study, you're not going to do that well. So that is how you should apply all these principles to your hair. And trust me, you're going to see your hair flourish. So that is it, guys. I hope you do enjoy today's video, and I hope you learned a few things from it. If you did, please give this video a huge thumbs up, like hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel if you are yet to do so, and also don't forget to drop your comments below. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.